Just about set for baseball here at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Carlos Rodon will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, not the type of year that he envisioned. He's got 15 losses this season.
Alfredo Ochoa will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Ball. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, we got
Eric,
no outs.
Take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue.
Here we go now. Let's go.
They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with the lead for once.
Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And he's saying, give me a break.
I mean, that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Melky Cabrera gets his first shot
get
here
ahead
with
right
a
here.
man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, nobody away.
Rusty Valentine, what a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners.
And hold on there, he got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He comes into this one with a batting average against lefty pitchers over that 300 mark, so clearly he's very comfortable hitting against southpaws. I expect that to translate into a nice game for him.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah,
hey,
I mean,
now.
He's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. After 1, no score. Todd Frazier steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way.
Hey, nobody.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Settling in now.
Hey, we got one out here.
Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Hey, come on, guys.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The batting average down in the low 210s.
We got 2.
4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Leading off the inning, David Zepeda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
David Zepeda.
Got no one out now.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Now to the plate, Tyler Saladino.
Let's now. Come on, let's go.
He'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we got no outs.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Stepping in now, number 61. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark.
Here we go.
2 home runs and 25 driven in. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
You got ball. You got
Davis
ball. You
on
got
the
ball.
run. He tracks it down
Cut
and
it,
makes
cut it,
the play to
cut it,
record
hold
the
it.
second out. Alfredo Ochoa will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first.
Come on now, get ahead of him.
I'm not so sure they were even trying to pitch to him. It'll be interesting to see how they approach him here.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 2 out with the man at first. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, still down 3-0. Leading off the inning, Melky Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hey, nobody out now.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Castro is there
Got
for
it, got it. That's me, that's
One
me.
down.
The first baseman, number 79,
Jose Abreu in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive
Get
in this
ahead, stay
at-bat.
ahead.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike
One out, one out.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Castro in time to first, and there are two away.
third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier.
go,
He'll look
boys,
to bounce
let's go.
back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
You out here.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So a two-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average.
Yeah, Matt, as we take a look at this graphic here, you can see this isn't one of the stats this team is very proud of. So, needless to say,
Two down
opposing
now.
pitchers have been loving the returns when facing off against these guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off
Straight
here
up,
as
straight
this
up,
ball's
straight up.
popped into the air. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Oh, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Austin Jackson stands in trying to make it 3 straight two-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning.
Two
Let's
outs,
see if
fellas.
he can keep it rolling.
Not
get
even
the easiest
close
one.
on that swing. No balls and a strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Leading off the inning, David Zepeda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
I go.
And there to take this is Napoli for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Tyler Saladino is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just
Here we go,
three
fellas.
pitches.
Let's go.
And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, we got one.
Big
ball,
swing and a miss
strike.
at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these three pitches. But you can chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Standing in now, number 61. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Here we go.
Maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in
Hey,
a
2
hitter's
down.
ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Alfredo Ochoa will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as
No
the
outs here.
scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Plays at 1 now.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Melky
Get ahead and
Cabrera
stay ahead now.
will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley has it in his
I
tracks.
got it.
1 out.
Hey, eat it. Cut it.
Jose Abreu will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball,
For that
two
man
strikes.
right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll
on
that
his way
ball.
to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Todd Frazier will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
2 down, 2 down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he'll step off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
No run.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Avisail Garcia will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack
Hey,
the
now we got
scoreboard.
2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's
Ball
a fastball
inside.
to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Hey, get the easy one.
Nope.
2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. So 2-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Leading off the inning, Austin Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff
No one out now.
could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is
Hey, play
just
the first, play
pounding
the
the strike
first.
zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Now a ball lifted in the air toward Davis in center.
You got it.
1 gone.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman,
David Zepeda will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll
Here we
take
go,
a look
guys.
at ball 1, 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Hey, we got 1 here.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only one hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Tyler Saladino,
stay ahead
ready
right
to
now.
take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead.
Got two down.
He's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Number 61 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game
Get ahead,
long.
stay ahead right
I
here.
think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, no one down
well,
here.
That man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Here it comes on 1-1. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Into the box, Alfredo Ochoa, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, come on now.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, we got two down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Swing, and he pops him up.
Straight
over
up,
toward
straight
foul
up.
territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Line
I got
towards
it, I got
center
it, got
field.
it.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 4-0. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Jose Abreu will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame.
Hey, here we go, guys.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Your ball,
Davis
your ball.
is there.
Ball, I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is
one down
moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2. Here it comes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Avisail Garcia will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Get ahead, stay ahead right now.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-0. Good night.